Hey everyone, welcome to another day. I tried to film everything in one day yesterday and everything was going wrong, so I closed everything. I'm gonna delete all the video that I filmed yesterday and I'm just gonna restart today. So today we're gonna talk about the lash questions, but these are more like questions that clients posted on Reddit, and maybe that can help you if you're thinking about getting your lashes done, and that can also help you if you're a beginner lash artist if you encounter any of these problems. So the first question will be, I'm new to the lash game. A few years ago I got my lash extensions for the first time. After one night of sleeping, I woke up and my lashes were a disaster as they slept on my face. Haven't got them done since. How do you all have perfect lashes all the time? Okay, so this person, she sleeps on her side and stomach and she wants to get her lashes done again. So what I would say is, if you really can only sleep on your side, which is most of the time, I think most of my clients also sleep on their sides. I sleep on my side as well. What I do is I put, instead of putting the pillow right on my face right on the pillow in this case, I would put my arm first. So I sleep like this. So my lashes are barely touching my arm. They can touch a little bit, but it's better than on the pillow. Another thing you can do is your pillow, buy a silk pillowcase, because the silk, it doesn't get caught on the lashes, like on the base of the lash extension. Sometimes if it's like cotton or other fabrics, the base of the lash extension can get like stuck on the fiber, and then when you move and you sleep, it's gonna pull it out. Another thing, your lashes, I don't think they should be really messed up after one night. Maybe the place you went is not very good, maybe the application wasn't very good, but if it's a really good place, it will take a few nights for them to like get really messed up. If you really like sleep on your face and don't take care of them, like, it is annoying, but it's just in the beginning. When you get used to it, then it's just like, none of my clients really complain about that. Like, you can have a bit more fallout on one side than the other because you always sleep on that side, but it's nothing like too crazy. Usually they always come every 2.5 or 3 weeks, so that should be enough. Another option is you can buy those 3D eye masks to sleep. So it has like a little space between the eye mask and your lashes, so it's not gonna touch directly the pillow or the eye mask, so there's a little protection for them. You can also try those ones. I don't know how those ones, if you get very long lashes, I don't know how those are gonna work, but for me and my clients, I don't do crazy lengths for them, so you can try, it should be okay. You can find them on like Amazon or Amazon. The next question will be how to clean my lashes. I haven't had lash extensions since high school. My previous tech was amazing, but unfortunately she retired. I started with a new tech that is also retiring. My old tech gave me a kit with cleaner and a spoolie and some stuff, but I don't remember. Okay, so you should be washing your lashes. Some people wash them every day. I think if you don't do like a lot of sport and you're like sweating all the time, you don't have to wash them. Well, it's good to wash them every day. You can still rinse them with water. You shouldn't be away from water, but I would say wash them at least 4 or 5 times a week, but especially after pool, sauna, if you're sweaty, if you go to the beach, stuff like that. If you wear makeup, then you have to wash them like every day. Be careful with like creams, anything creamy, like oily around your eyes. If you wear makeup, avoid oil-based makeup removers around your lashes. Have a little brush just to wash just your lashes. Okay, a clean one that you keep just wash your lashes. If you don't wash them, they're gonna build up dirt and oil and can cause infections, can cause blepharitis. It can look very disgusting and it's very hard to recover from that, from blepharitis. So if you put on Google, like, it's gonna be disgusting. I'm not gonna put any photo here, but you guys, if you want to, you can. Good luck. Yeah, wash your lashes, get a lash shampoo. So we are lash artists, should have a shampoo. She should sell a shampoo. I sell it here. I sell like a travel size and a bigger size. I sell the brushes as well. Oh, so hot here, guys. I'm gonna take this off. But I also sell the brushes. The brushes, there's nothing super special about them. Just have like a soft one that you can use just for lash extensions. And when you dry them, don't dry with the towel. Same thing of the pillow, like the fibers of the towel, and especially the towels because they're more like fluffy. They always get caught on the lashes, so be very careful. Usually you can just like pat dry with tissue. That's better. And book your fills in advance. Get your fills so you're not picking and pulling your lashes. Next one, she posted a photo of her eyes and her eyes are like pretty red and she has like very long lash extensions. Not too thick, but very long and curly. And she said, what do? I got my lash extensions done yesterday and it won't stop hurting, tearing up, and it's so red. Okay, about the redness, first thing is it's not uncommon for your eyes to get red. That can happen because different reasons. Usually if it's red just at the bottom part, like just the bottom part of your eyes, it's usually because the eye patch was too close, the eye patch or the tips were too close to your eyes, and there was like friction on your eyeball, and then your eyeball got irritated from that. If the red is not just at the bottom, it's like kind of like the eye overall, it's probably because of the glue fume. So maybe your eyes, maybe you sleep with your eyes a little bit open. I have a lot of clients that they sleep like that. Or when your lash artist taped your eyelid, they taped it a bit too high and your eyes were a little bit open, so the glue fume went in and irritated your eye, basically, like in an easy way to explain. If it's one of those, like there's not much you can do, you can just wait, you can put some eye drops, but they're not gonna really like help that much. That can help make your eyes feel like more comfortable, but you just have to wait. So usually the redness goes away like in 1 day, maybe 1.5, 2 days max, should be fine. And the tearing up is probably because of that as well, because of the irritation. But the worst thing here that I see is, like she said, it won't stop hurting. If your lashes are hurting, that's not a very good sign. Usually it's because the lash artist didn't apply them properly, so they either are too close to your eyelids, sometimes even touching your eyelids. So that's really gonna bother, especially like when you blink or when you like close your eyes, because it's gonna be pulling, you know, there's no space for your lash to like move around, and you know, when your eyelids move, it's stuck to the glue, so it's a very sensitive area, so it's gonna feel uncomfortable. Or another thing that can happen is a sticky. So sticky is when more than like 2 or more extensions and lashes get glued together. So that should never happen. One lash should have one extension and they shouldn't touch each other in any way, because if 2 lashes like glued together by accident, when you blink, one of them might pull the other one a little bit, and that will hurt. And also when they start growing, one of them probably will be like older than the other, so when it starts growing, it's gonna pull the younger lash, and that's gonna hurt, and that can even pull it out and damage that follicle. So that's why we should always be careful. Every time we finish lash set, I go through one by one to check if there's any stickies. Next question will be, so one client is asking, will my lashes grow back? I've been getting my lashes done for the past year, and when I only have about 3 lashes hanging, it looks like my lashes are way thinner than what they used to be. I'm wondering if this is normal. Also, will they grow back to how they were a year ago? I'm just kind of worried because I do love my lashes. No, I do love my natural lashes, even though they have always been somewhat non-existent, but not this non-existent. And she wants them to return to normal. First, lash extensions shouldn't be damaging your lashes. So my clients here, I have clients that literally get their lashes done with me for more than 5 years non-stop, and like their lashes are just as long, just as full. I have photos from when I started doing their lashes. So if like I compare to photos from recently, it's because none of them want to remove them, right? But let's say I removed them, that happened to a few clients. I got them removed. Maybe like one of them was changing jobs, so she couldn't afford to get her lashes done, so we removed her lashes. And I even have that testimonial in my Instagram, I think, that she took a photo of her lashes after, and like they're just the same as when she started getting her lashes done with me. They're full, they're long, they're thick, so they shouldn't be damaging. If they are damaging, there is a problem of application, of the technique, of the length, the heaviness, like they're not doing it correctly for your lashes. One thing you can try are lash serums. It's a very complicated market. A lot of people say lash serums don't really work, but everyone sells lash serums, so maybe some of them work, some of them is just placebo effect, some of them, the castor oil, I was reading an article that it just makes it, because it coats your lashes with oil, then makes them look thicker, but it doesn't really do anything. There's no proof. Some other lash serum that have specific components make the skin they stimulate the melanin of the skin, I think. So around your eyes can make around your eyes look darker, your skin get darker. So it's like very complicated. If you find one, you can try lash serum, see if you find one. But there's not much we can do about them. We just have to try to keep them healthy. You can try lash serum, you can try a vitamin, something like that for hair in general. Maybe that can help your lashes. And yeah, but that's it. Like, it shouldn't damage your lashes. If it's damaging your lashes, then stop or find someone else for sure. And next case was, she said, I use glasses. What do you recommend me for lash extensions? So for lash extensions, if you use glasses, I usually would like to see your glasses and see how far they are from your eyes. It's not very easy to guess because a lot of people, they put their glasses quite close to their face, and then you don't want the person like blinking and then the lashes touching the glass, because that can be a little bit annoying. What I would do is I would go with a little bit more cat eye or squirrel mapping for that person, like shorter. And then if they put their glasses on later and it's okay, then we can adjust and add more length if they want to. But maybe I would avoid doll eye unless I'm doing like a very short set. So that's what I would do. A lot of people here said like, oh, it shouldn't matter, blah blah blah, but believe me, it does matter. I disagree with what they said here. They said, I think it definitely depends on your eye shape, how comfortable. It shouldn't matter that you wear glasses. I disagree. I've seen people that get annoyed if the lashes touch the glasses, and I would be annoyed. I wouldn't like that. So I would be more careful. Because some people, the bridge of the nose here is very high, or they have very small noses, so their glasses get really close to their eyes, and no one wants their lashes touching something, like getting stuck on the glasses, right? So that's what I would say. Okay guys, so was the end of this one. I have another video that should be already posted, or next, I don't know what's gonna be the order, but with more questions, more for lash artists. But if you also want to get your lashes done, maybe you're interested in those questions too. They're all from Reddit. Let me know, what do you want me to be talking about in my next video? I really like these Reddit ones, but there's not like a lot of stuff that I can use. So if you guys have any questions, maybe leave in the comments and then I can make a video responding to those questions. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.